Iran's nuclear program is centered around key facilities for uranium enrichment plants to heavy water reactors. These sites are vital to both its energy ambitions and its strategic posture. Joel Flynn explains.
Natanz and Fordo are Iran's main uranium enrichment facilities. Natanz has thousands of centrifuges deep underground, shielded from attack. Fordo, meanwhile, is built inside a mountain designed to survive airstrikes. Iraq hosts a heavy water reactor. It was once capable of producing weapons-grade plutonium. The reactor's core was modified in 2015 in the nuclear deal that Iran struck with Western powers. Work at the site, meanwhile, continues under Iran's nuclear plans. Isfahan houses uranium conversion and fuel production facilities. Other bases, meanwhile, handle things like mining, processing, as well as the research tied to the program.
All right, let's bring in Setareh Sadeqi. She joins me live from Isfahan in Iran. She's an assistant professor at the University of Tehran's Faculty of World Studies. Great to have you here with us on TRT World. So I just want to get some thoughts from you about what's happening domestically in Iran right now. In the wake of U.S. bombing, how much pressure is there domestically on the government to respond?
Well, I would say the majority of the pressure from inside Iran to respond to U.S. aggression this early morning is like the public demands a response to what Israel has done so far with the backing of the U.S., but they also want to make sure that Iran shows a response to the U.S. Violation of its skies, of its sovereignty, and it does not go without a retaliation. However, how and when what forms and methods this retaliation or punishment of U.S. Violation of international laws and Iranian sovereignty comes is up to debate, and people are still elites, political decision makers, and the public are still debating how this response should be. Some believe that Iran should focus on emphasizing on the retaliation of Israeli attacks, which, because they believe that Israel, the Zionist entity, is a proxy of the U.S. and Tel Aviv is basically a U.S. base, and it's attacking Tel Aviv is attacking U.S. interests, and it's a proportionate or almost proportionate response to what the U.S. did recently. But some people are saying that this won't be enough, and U.S. facilities in the region have to be more directly targeted. The issue of closing down or the Strait of Hormuz is another option that some are suggesting should happen. But as your other guest also mentioned, this will affect regional countries, the global economy, the oil sales, and it has many consequences that at this point are being considered by Iranian officials if that would actually be a better option to go for. So Iranians demand a response, firstly to Israeli aggression, because the Zionist regime's aggression of Iran has been going on for almost 2 weeks, and it's been even before that, Israel has assassinated our nuclear scientists, our generals. It has supported terrorist groups that have taken the lives of so many Iranians. And what we are seeing in retaliation to the aggression on June 13 is actually something that the public has been demanding for a very, very long time, but now it's a stronger and more unified. It's a demand that you can see across political groups and inclinations, right, and different groups of the society.
Professor, what I'm trying to understand, are there growing voices within Iran asking for a more robust response to the United States and Israel? Because over the past week or so, we have seen many attacks across Iran. And of course, the civilians are the ones who are paying the heaviest price, not to mention the civilian death toll. So keeping that in mind and the latest U.S. bombing of Iran's nuclear facilities, are there growing voices for a more robust response?
Absolutely. There are a lot of people who might not even be very supportive of the government in other cases that are saying that Iran needs to show a stronger response. because they believe that Israel has not been punished for what it has done so far, the assassination and the massacre of children and women, the attacks on hospitals inside Iran in residential areas. And it's still continuing, even though in some sort of a maybe weaker point, it's still continuing attacking Iran. Just today, many people died in different cities because of Israeli aggression. And so the public believes that we have not yet shown Israel a strong response that would make them think twice before attacking Iran again.
Fascinating insights. Setareh Sadeqi, thanks very much for joining me here on TRT World. Appreciate your taking out the time. All right,
Thanks
meanwhile,
for having me.